What's up, guys? We are over on World Flipper to take a look at the Haunt game mode. This is a brand new game mode dropped into World Flipper. I'm going to go over the team that I use, talk about it a little bit. It's a very nice free way to get resources, beads, all kinds of stuff. So going into it, if you guys have not done this game mode, I know a lot of you guys messaged me that you completed it already. It's been up for a few days now, and it is located in the events tab. So if you hop on down over to the event, you'll see the kaleidoscope, the haunt on here. You'll tap that. It will then give you the ability to go through these towers, clear out these missions, and get these rewards. And you can preview the rewards that you're going to get as you go up all the way to the end, and then you'll get the final rewards here. And they are even giving you a little breakdown of how this works. It's going to let you know the haunt are special quests you can take on monthly with a total of 30 floors. They become available as you progress through the main quest, and then it's letting you know that each quest has 3 floors featuring a variety of powerful foes. Once you clear a quest, you can't attempt it again until the next reset, and then you can only use 1 continue per quest. So if you die and you just want to finish it up and you decide to use a continue, you can only use that continue once. You do get the free lodestar beads and various of items for training. The rewards you can earn will change each month. The haunt is reset at 5 a.m. on the 6th of each month, giving you a chance to attempt them again and earn more rewards. If you've cleared floor 18 of the haunt when the reset occurs, you'll be able to skip to floor 15 in the following session, and you can also claim rewards for the skipped quests, and they will be sent to you via mail, so it's always good. If you are doing this, you want to get past that floor 18 because it gives you that initial head start upon the reset, so you don't have to trudge through the whole thing. Though, I will have to say, doing this, it went very quickly. I finished this very fast, so I wouldn't worry about it too much. I am taking in the Nasir skill damage Clarice team that I wanted to try out. It is a very fun team, so we're going to take a look at that right now. We're going to hop on over to the team itself. It is a kind of skill damage pen team using Nasir and Melmina, and it's going to also be using the soul of the new weapon that we got from the past events, that Flame Wing Bow Core, to give that extra skill damage for the units. Every time a skill hits, you're going to get an increase. We have Pierce on the Clarice with the Maltet. If you don't have Maltet for this team, so if I'm going through this before I even get into it, you can just throw the bow on. If you don't have the Maltet, you can just double up on the skill damage, but we're using the Rolf, and we are using the Spear of the Ancient King to trigger the Pierce, keep the Pierce extended, give that big attack increase with Maltet to get more skill damage off, a huge attack increase multiplied into the skill damage modifier. Having this put together with the Eni and then the Shisuzu on the right column, what this is doing, this is going to just immediately accelerate you into using your skills, because Eni gives 100% skill gauge. She is going to allow you to just trigger your skill right away. You're going to get Shisuzu to go, which is going to provide the increase to skill gauge for the leader. And then when that happens, you're going to go and use Clarice's skill right away, because Clarice with her ability 1 starts with 80% skill gauge, so that 30% from the Shisuzu Eni column when it goes, just going to fill up the gauge. It's going to trigger Pierce. You're going to get that huge attack increase, and it will go from there. And what's nice is you do have the follow-up from the Melmina and the Nasir column. I really like this column. It's a lot of fun to use because you're going to be getting attack for fire units every time a skill is used by this unit. Every 5 times you destroy a foe, you're going to get 6% attack to the unit up to a max of 60. So especially if you're doing like Reggie Godly, or you're doing dungeons like this, every time you kill something, it's going to start to stack up there. And when she's in the main unit, while Pierce is active, which is going to go with the Clarice and the Rolf column, you are going to get 60% attack for fire units in general. And it also, she is going to also give Pierce 2 allies. So you have 2 sources of Pierce. It's going to be extended with the weapon that we do have on the column. It's also going to give attack and power flip damage to fire units while increasing the time Pierce is active. So this is a very nice weapon, especially in this team comp with how it is functioning and wanting to keep Pierce up to give that skill damage attack modifier with the Maltet to the Clarice to hit these big nukes. It's just a very fun team. And what Nasir does is, this is one of my favorite 4 stars in the game at the moment. I've got a few that I really like, but this is definitely one of them. You're getting 20% attack to the unit, 75% to skill damage, and then every time you dash, you're going to hit yourself for 1% of the max HP. Every time you take damage, you're going to get another increase to attack and another increase to skill damage. So you're hurting yourself to do more damage, and she is in that back row slot, so she is increasing the damage that Melmina is going to do with her skill. And it does hit surprisingly hard, just that column by itself when it goes. It is a very nice little chunk of damage to see. You have the Prometheus Blade core on this team. The whole idea of the team is skill damage. The Prometheus Blade provides skill damage and skill gauge, so you can get your skills off faster, do more damage, stack more abilities. It's just all around a very helpful effect. So this team's a very kind of well-oiled fire skill damage team, it lets me use Nasir. That was the whole point. I wanted to use Nasir and still be able to do a lot of damage, progress through the haunt, because the haunts, and the reason that I took this team into the haunts is you're like, why is he taking a fire team? It does recommend fire for this one. So if we go over, look at the haunts, you can see all the floors say recommended fire team. If it wasn't, I'd be taking another team in that was the recommended for the month. That's going to shift. That's going to rotate every time this resets. It's going to recommend like a different element. You're going to get different types of rewards. It's a very fast event to do. It's a very fast event to complete. So I highly recommend you guys getting in there, finishing it out. If you have not, if you have been just kind of logged out of World Flipper, hop in here, clear up to at least floor 18, get that little monthly check mark, guys. Just make sure to get this done. Grab the free stuff, grab the beads if you can, because if we hop over and look at the portal, I know it is a long time. You do have the 15th, this banner is going to go away. That is about a week away still, but when that does leave, we are getting the dual light, very good dual light, not limited, but it is still very good dual light unit banner, and you're going to want all the beads and tickets that you possibly can get for that, so make sure to pick up everything you can. The haunt will be here. This is going to be a reoccurring thing. It's not just going to reset like once or twice then disappear forever. This is like a new game mode that has been added into the game, and it is here to stay. So let me know how your guys' haunt runs are going. You guys have probably already blasted through this and completed it. I'm just happy I finally had a chance to sit down and record a video for you guys. I'm going to be doing a few videos looking at some stuff going on in JP and a few more team comps I want to talk about for the global side of the game. So thank you for being here. I appreciate it. I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.